Hi, everybody. Welcome to Long Island. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cybulski. The Islanders roll in as one of the hottest teams in hockey tonight, Ray.
They haven't missed for a while. I've liked everything about them on this winning streak. They've took the game to their opponent. Their special teams have been good. Their goaltending's been good. When you're riding high, keep it rolling.
We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Islanders take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Standing tall with the save. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Shattenkirk. Carolina's in transition. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And here's a pass to Bailey. Can't get a hold of that pass. Looks to make a play over to Svechnikov. Nice dish from the left wing. That's off a stick. And just a bit outside. And we'll get a stoppage on the ice as the puck goes out of play. The Hurricanes will go to work here in the offensive zone. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. And he's going after him here.
Lee's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it.
Turns him away. Drills him.
Now looking for signs in a game what the game plan might be. And an early hit tells us it's going to be a physical one. Muzzin's been looking for the door here to get off the ice after he was injured in the middle of this shift.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Moves it quickly over to Brassard. And he slides it quickly to Fogle. Oh, great read on the play. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Picked up along the wall by Petrie. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Shot redirected in front. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Can't connect. And it's a quick pass to Petrie. Hard blast. Scores! And looked like that bounced off the defender and into the net.
Pretty tough for the goaltender to go two ways. He thinks he's moving to the puck, but it hits the defender and goes in the net.
New York's got the opening goal in this contest.
So much time left, but it just feels better to play with the lead, and they must be pretty happy to score that quickly.
Can't find his man. Here's an offensive chance. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. All alone. He scores!
That's just a minute between goals.
That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down. Once you escape the pack, it's now one-on-one with the goalie. He's trying to read you. You're trying to read him. The shooter wins this time.
The Islanders have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. New York's won it. Moves it to Mayfield. Hammers it. Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Now a quick pass to Fleury.
4 seconds.
Quick shot. Big save. Varlamov's simply going to slow it down here. Ray, do you like the strategy?
I do, but he hasn't touched the puck much this period, James, so you get to handle it a little bit here and maybe a little nervous, so you jump on it and get to reset.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. New York's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Made that stop.
The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save.
The Hurricanes ready to go on the attack. Oh, and another big stop. Unstoppable.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
New styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more in our team store.
Varlamov's been taking dangerous chances and throwing them to the curb all night. Here's another one.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. New York's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Carolina's got it, and they're on the attack. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked.
Petrie's among the league leaders in plus-minus. I got to be honest with you, James. This was a list I didn't get on very often.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Beauvillier's won it off the faceoff. Up along the wing. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Stahl. Drills them. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Gobbles that puck up with his chest.
I'd like to look at that one more time. This becomes a dead end in a hurry. Watch how he lays the shoulder. Right there. That's a big hit.
New York still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Offense's zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Steps into it, and he says no! The Hurricanes take it across the blue line. Now he takes it over the line. Pass right in front! He scores!
They get one, and you think that the game's going to flatten out, but it doesn't. They pile two more after that. Shooter's able to corral that saucer pass, and then he beats the goaltender.
New York's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. The Hurricanes win the faceoff.
Scored by number 28.
Lets it go. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Varlamov. And he coughs it up with the pass. Gives them nothing in front.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
With the stop. And a penalty coming up here as the officials all over that as they saw him slow him up. Here's the official call. And it's going to be 2 minutes for hooking on the call. A lot of people debate, is this a lazy penalty, the hook?
I don't know if it's lazy all the time, but it's a penalty of being out of position. Your stick's parallel to the ice, you get called all the time.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Key for any team on the power play is to get control of the puck first. So we'll look at the face-off, and this power play at the very least has to generate a little momentum. It's their first crack at it tonight.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And he slides it quickly to Brassard. Not able to connect. And that's broken up. New York's got it in their own zone. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped. The Hurricanes are being called for tripping.
He's fishing around trying to get to the puck. Unfortunately for him, he sweeps out his feet.
They'll play some 4-on-4.
The last couple of years, we've seen different strategy 4-on-4 come into the game. What is apparent, when you get the puck, you keep it. You'll move it and hold it till the great chance opens up.
Quick feed to Svechnikov. Stopped by the goaltender.
And that's a good number. 50 assists this season as he's in on that last goal.
Here in the late goings of the period, it has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. New York's got it in the defensive zone. Leads into him.
Wow, did he ever. And maybe somebody got the alarm clock to wake them up on the bench. They're getting blown out tonight. Finally, a little bit of a response.
Into the attacking end. Moved in front. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Feeds it to Brassard. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Varlamov had to jump right into this game. No easing in. He's been busy, but he's been perfect in the early going.
The Hurricanes have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. Puck picked up by Slavin. Stick save and a beaut. Well, that'll get a response.
Petrie's not so sure about the weight class here. He says no thanks.
Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Stones him in front.
Oh, he snaps the glove save off there. Excellent chance in the slot. David's name on this list is of no surprise. Always a very aggressive player.
The setters will glide into the dot. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. And they come up empty-handed. They go on the attack through center. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. From the slot, fires away, and he denied that opportunity.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save.
That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Quick pass to Shattenkirk. The Islanders look to start the transition game. And a brief power play will ensue now as the penalty expires. And we've got a 2-on-1. Sends it over, and that one's broken up. Puck slid down the ice. Pass across to Petrie. New York's moving it into the offensive end. Play whistle dead because of an offside.
It seemed like a broken record to the truck here. Yeah, I want to see that again. There's another stop for him.
Late goings of this period. The Islanders are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. The Hurricanes win possession here in the open ice. And now it's grabbed by Stahl. The Islanders have it against the wall.
It doesn't really matter that the power play didn't score. They've got such a nice lead. But I'll tell you, as a guy that made a living on the power play, I wanted to score every time I was out there.
New York's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed! And they can't connect. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain.
David's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same, you wear the same suit all the time.
Unloads from the blue line. Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket!
New York season has shown no apparent weakness. They're in first place because they've been the best team all season long.
The Hurricanes continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Well, this has been a thrashing through the first 20 minutes as it finally comes to an end.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey to our next game, you'll receive a coupon for a free burger.
Both teams heading down the tunnels. We'll take a quick breath ourselves and be back for the second period. Along with Ray Ferraro between the benches, I'm James Cebulski. Period number 2 is about to get underway. A one-sided affair after the first 20 minutes. Here we go for period number 2. Couldn't complete the play. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And that's picked off in front. Moves it quickly over to Aho. Oh, he rocked him.
He better get his head up. He went into a place on the ice that you get hit, and he got hit hard enough. His helmet came flying off.
And he can't get it off. Can't connect. Levels him with the hit. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop.
Binnington's one of the group today for sure. It's not been very good from him all the way out.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. And now he moves it quickly to Shattenkirk. Blocked in traffic. Handles the puck. Saved by the goaltender who stayed with it on the redirect. Slides it diagonally, and on the heels of that big hit, he's being called out.
Tatar's turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game.
Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Nordstrom. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Carolina's ready to go on the attack. Stays with it. Hard hit on the play.
Wow, did he ever finish him hard. And when he dropped, he also dropped his stick. Now he's got to collect himself. Looks like a yard sale out there.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Nordstrom's on the receiving end of this huge hit. Sometimes you've got nowhere to go.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Islanders have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. Carolina's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Martin. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Hickey's carrying it ahead. Manages to hang on. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip.
Had to be sharp. That's a grade A chance.
Carolina's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. The Hurricanes win it in the defensive zone. As the puck skips into the crowd to one lucky fan, we'll get a face-off here on the ice. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Stahl's won the draw. Directed over to Gardner. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. He was locked in there. Grabbed along the boards by Johnston. Here he is from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
Past the midway mark in this period. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night. The other, not so much. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Carolina's on the attack. Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by Fogle. Centering pass. Here he is in close. Oh, that's a huge stop by Varlamov.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Here's a blast. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Along the half wall with the puck. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Nordstrom. Here's a chance. Turns it away. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. A howitzer. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Scores!
Now they got the first brick in the wall here. They've got to build the wall continually. Another brick, another brick. See if they can get one more goal. It's not about tying the game yet, James. It's about giving yourself a real chance. He's able to work his way into the low slot to take that pass. He doesn't stop it, so the goalie can't catch up to it.
Carolina's answered back here in the late stages of the second.
They have to hope this goal signifies the point in the game where it turns. They haven't been very good up until this point.
Puck grab by Hickey. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a short pass to Svechnikov. Scrum ensues along the boards. Takes a shot, and that goes off the post and out.
The Hurricanes are trying to inch their way back to even. That's not going to help. That's a good scoring chance. It hits the goalpost and doesn't go in.
Islanders take on the Washington Capitals. Tickets are still available.
I loved making that save in road hockey, the old blocker stop.
The Hurricanes have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. Taken by Teravainen. Right up front. Oh, gets a paddle on it. What a stop by Varlamov. Quick feed to Pajot. Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. New York's got the puck along the wall. The Islanders take it across the line. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Quick feed to Teravainen. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line.
Varlamov's able to use all the gear here. This is a stick save on the scoring chance.
The centerman glide into position. It's been a tightly contested affair this far as the period comes to an end.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest, where one lucky fan will shoot a puck from center ice to try and win an exciting prize.
What's in store for the third period? Let's tune in to find out just moments away. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Here he is, all alone! What a save! He stayed with him the whole time.
Once you make the fake, if the goalie doesn't bite, you're in big trouble. That's what happened there.
Here's a chance. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. New York's got the puck here in the open ice. Move to the middle. Scores on the one-timer.
That's a great pass. Good hands. That you elevate the puck over the defender's stick and the shooter catch and release, and it's in the net.
The Islanders continue to rack up the goals here in this third period.
They can do no wrong. It doesn't seem to matter who's on the ice. They're the better team.
Goal scored by number 18, assisted by number 19.
Carolina's got the puck along the boards.
2 minutes, 21 seconds.
Teravainen's got it on the offensive end. Nice poke check. Can't hang on after that hit. Maintains possession. Sends the pass down low. Made the save on the play. Carolina's got it in their own zone. The Hurricanes move it ahead. Smart defensive play there. Puck picked up by Hickey. Unable to reach that one. Fogel's got the puck along the wing. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. Across the line from center. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Pesce. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Martin's taking it from his own end. The Islanders take it along the wall. Here's an odd man rush. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Slides the puck over. Driving right to the front. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. Passes over to Martin. Takes the feed. And that goes off a player. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come on the attack. And the defenders come up with the puck. Through center along the wing. Strong defensive effort. Taken along the wall by Aho. The Hurricanes pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Fleury. Gets into the paint. Denies him in close.
That's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Comes up with the stop. Puts it up front. There's another stop.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
Looks to pass it to Lazar. Here's a shot. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Works it across to Stahl. The Hurricanes will play it from the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to McGinn. The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. And that one's broken up. Great block there. The Islanders are on the attack. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone.
Thank you for your continued overwhelming support.
Carolina's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. Beauvillier's won possession. On the attack along the boards. Hammers it on net. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Islanders maybe can put that in their pocket and save it for another night. They're up big here and thoroughly in control.
They've got numbers. Sends it across. And they can't convert on the play. Played big in the moment there. Moves it quickly over to Pesci. The Hurricanes move it in. Here he is in front. The blocker saved by Varlamov.
Sharp reaction save. Varlamov really had to be dialed in tonight. He's been busy since the beginning of the game, and he's been excellent.
Here in the later stages of this period, New York's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Islanders win it. Puck picked up in the open ice. Rips it on net. Stops him cold. Hammers a shot. Can't get it to go. Moves it to Slavin. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Dishes it to Brassard. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Fogle. Just a great defensive read there. The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Centering pass, and that one's broken up. Here's a short pass to Nelson. No one home on that play. From the left side, they gain the zone. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
Denied that one. Oh, slick work with the glove by Binnington. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. The Islanders pick up another W here as the winning streak continues.
Like any streak, you expect it to continue whatever direction it's rolling. If you're losing, you always seem to find a way to lose. They're winning, and they're always finding the winning road.
For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Who's staying? Who's going? The hours continue to tick down to the trade deadline, which looms tomorrow. Good night.